When you think of Dubai, you think of high skyscrapers and a metropolis like something out of a science fiction movie. However, Dubai and other UAE cities are actually only a few years old. Before then, the UAE was a rural country. We decided to seek out the rural parts of Dubai, and we were not disappointed.
I'm riding a camel!
We went to a bird sanctuary, an ancient oasis, and met camels, camels, and more camels. We are the McKays. We are staying in Dubai as we begin our adventure of traveling with our niece to 100 islands. However,
we still don't have a boat.
We are headed out into the wild. We're going to a little lake so that we can have a barbecue. Less than an hour away from the city of Dubai are the Qudra Lakes. A bird sanctuary with a wide variety of bird species. These are man-made lakes, and the Crown Prince of Dubai had these lakes made for a bit of green in the desert for us to enjoy and to ensure that these wild birds still have a place to call home. What?
Black swans.
You think they're swans?
Yeah, black ones.
I don't know what they are. That big black bird isn't on here. Is it a black swan? I thought those were in Australia. These flamingos are not as pink as the last flamingos I saw, which means that they don't have that special kind of shrimp here as their main staple of diet. But when they fly, you can see a little bit of pink still. There are even a few bird watching towers. And the crown of the Qudra Lakes is the Love Lake, which is literally shaped in the form of two joined hearts. Aww. There's so much koi in here that they are like jumping out of it. Like, it's crazy. We're not allowed to do anything but to barbecue.
In honor of all the birds here at the sanctuary, we got little birds' nests. Little pistachio birds' nests.
Oh my goodness, that's adorable. As yummy as it is cute.
That one behind.
They probably... What do you think?
It's good.
I have watermelon for you. It's so yummy and so sweet.
Aww. Well, I think I got some video of some flamingos, and I think it was a lot better than last time, so I might have gotten too much. Then right next to the sanctuary was the perfect desert. Really, I'm serious, it's called the perfect desert.
Maxwell, out in his natural habitat, doing his natural habitat stuff, getting sand in someone's hair just right after they took a shower. Yay.
So we got this baby bath because they wanted to sled down the dunes. I don't think it works very well. other day they tried to go down the dunes in a plastic bag, but it didn't work, so I guess the bag doesn't work, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't just leave the bag there though, you have to go get it. I don't think this is gonna work, boys. But you sure are dirty. Sand is moving. Another destination in the rural UAE is the ancient oasis of Al Ain, home to an extensive date farm. We are here at Al Ain Oasis, which I don't really know anything about. It is a World Heritage Site, but we have been seeing how dates are like a huge export here, and there's dates everywhere in the grocery stores. At this grocery store, there are literally aisles and aisles and aisles just of dates. Dates are huge here, and they have like specialty dates filled with, you know, all these chocolates and nuts and good things, and they're really yummy, but it's just like they're everywhere. You can even get date vinegar along with any other kind of oil that you can think of, and you just put them in your own little bottle. And so, of course, in my curiosity, I had to seek out where all these dates were coming from.
It contains vitamins A, B, C, E, fatty acids, sugars and proteins. Some species are almost completely without sugar.
So this is the irrigation. It was crazy how much cooler it was in the oasis than in the surrounding desert.
That is not survivable. Like, I walk out there and I'm like, oh yeah, about 45 minutes and the cake will be done. You know, like we're good, you know. It's like warm bath water. I wouldn't be disappointed to have a bath in this. It's about that temperature.
This is definitely an oasis. This is totally in the middle of sand dunes, like an hour of sand dunes in every direction, and yet here it's just green and flourishing. This oasis has been around for over 1,000 years.
These girl trees which make the dates, and then they grab the dates, then they're pollinated on the boy trees which have the flowers. These benches are the coolest benches. They're made from the trunk, and they're from this date palm tree reserve place, because you know they want to show that they murdered a tree just so you can sit.
And next door to the oasis, look what we found. This is the palace of the person who founded the UAE. However, because of Ramadan, they're closing early, so we were only able to see it for a little bit. Finally, we find a real legitimate palace, but we're too late to tour it. And then there was Camels. No explanation of Dubai's rural life would be complete without talking about camels. There were so many camels that you would even encounter them in the city. But most tourists stuck in the city were willing to pay to have a camel experience, and we were quick to join in on the fun. Today is a very exciting video. Why is that, Daniel?
We're gonna ride llamas. Camels.
And our Vanuatu neighbor, Camilla, and her friend came with us. We are on this double-decker bus to get to our destination, and look who's with us. Camilla! Camilla is our friend from Vanuatu who's here representing Vanuatu on at the World Expo here. Have you ever been on a camel before?
Never, and I'm excited and can't wait to do it.
Have you ever seen a camel before?
No.
Also coming with us is Kayla. So how do you know Camilla?
I'm working with her.
At the expo. Okay.
Did you know her before?
How did you get chosen?
Yes, she works with my mom.
Ah.
What's the name of your camel?
I haven't named him.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna find a name for the camel?
Named him what my camel is. That can ride on.
Oh, whatever camel you ride on, you're gonna name your stuffed camel after it? You're from Dubai now, huh?
We put on our Arabian headdresses just for fun. This is satisfying any Persian dream I've ever had.
I'm never gonna forget this moment.
Wants to know, what is the name of this camel?
Alphas.
Alphas? Alphas. Not only did they have camels, they had falcons as well. They also painted us with henna.
Can you do that exact same thing?
Now what do I do?
Just leave it 20 minutes.
I didn't know it was 3D all night.
Are you doing this another spider for me?
Yes. This is spider. Oh, I know only spider.
And all of this was at the most exquisite desert backdrop made exclusively for tourists. How cool are you? I feel like I really was in Aladdin's world right then. After a month in the city, we moved to the outskirts of town and soon saw that we didn't need to pay to have an extensive camel experience because there were camels in our backyard. Literally.
Oh my goodness. Abraham, there is a camel right on the other side of the wall from you.
This is insane. This morning I said, wouldn't it be cool if I could look out my window and see camels? And they heard me and they came. It's so cool. Do you like living here?
Yes.
Even after staying in Dubai for a short while, we found out that Dubai loved their camels. They may have Arabian horses, but what they really like to bet on is camels. But instead of jockeys, These racetrack camels have robots controlling them. Seriously, little jockey robots.
These are racing camels. They're out here to practice. They have robots on the back to help them. Is that crazy?
Dubai has so many camels, I'm pretty sure they have more camels than cows, which explains a company called Camelalicious.
Today we are headed to Camelalicious, a camel dairy farm.
It sounds like they're killing camels.
Well, no,
And
but
that they're delicious.
like everywhere you go, you see camels. So it's not too surprising that there's a place called Camelalicious. But like what? Do they milk them? Like what is going on?
Camel burgers.
Camels, more of the cannibals were here.
Do we go in there or do we park
Camel
here?
milk and
Wait, there's a gate like this.
this
they don't
is
want people in.
hilarious. It looks like the Cadbury milk. Like this is camel milk chocolate. They wouldn't let us in, but they do have this like Camelalicious place where you can buy the camel milk and whatever.
All right, well, let's get some camel.
So this is saffron flavored, and unfortunately this is saffron flavored. Doesn't make a very good dessert.
Look, there's a little spoon. I got hazelnut, which is much better than saffron, in my opinion.
I got saffron.
Tastes like ice cream. Well, I was tripping out my mind a little bit that it came from a camel. Weird. What do you guys think?
I got vanilla, and I can actually tell the difference between
Anybody
vanilla
want to try
ice
the
cream and
saffron? It's not bad. It's just not amazing.
I got strawberry. A bite of mine, and I'll try a bite of yours. And it tastes like strawberry with camel milk.
After a little bit more research, we realized that there is a camel farm that tourists can go to. However, you have to make an appointment, but it's even closer to where we're staying, so we'll have to do that.
And we did, and I have to say, this farm ended up to be our favorite camel experience.
All right, now we are headed out for our real camel farm. Hopefully, we have an appointment. We're just a little late because we're a little lost, but hopefully this will let us in, especially since we have an appointment. The other place wouldn't let us in.
You see the camel teeth?
Yeah?
It's only downside, not in the top.
They have the weirdest mouths. I've never noticed. Well, I've never fed a camel before, so. Wait, so a camel can go 4 weeks without water?
Yeah, this one time he's drinking 100 liter. After 4 weeks, he's not drinking water, so no problem for camels like this. He can go to a desert like this, but not this camel, because every day I give you morning and night time, give water and food to this nut train.
Oh, thank you, Dale.
The nicest camel.
And there was more at this farm than just camels.
Diablo wants some food.
Yeah, he should.
The devil. now we've seen all of the different animals of the nativity, I feel like. We need to have like, you know, the We Three Kings soundtrack going on. They go back home.
Game. Whoever wins loses.
What are they looking for?
One of them's got the cucumber I gave it, and the rest are all chasing now.
This one is the old one. This 3 years inside after he's releasing. Because this only not go now. He's not the other farm like this. Only this farm and this farm around. And clean the farm. I will see the everything he's eating like this. This is the cleaning the farm outside.
That is so cool.
Second time I've held a tiny bird.
Aww, you look like a real pirate.
No, just pet it, pet it. Stroke it, stroke it. See, you're calming it down.
What? You can hold a pigeon?
Pet it. Pet it.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm petting a pigeon out of focus.
Look at that green iridescence. What do you think about this, William?
Cool. Fun.
Oh,
I am his mother.
you are his mother?
Oh, he's got a smaller one.
They didn't waste any water at this farm. But they did let us relax and have some cool water ourselves. And of course, they let us ride camels yet again.
I think out here in the middle of nowhere, that was more fun than the one that was all fancy.
Like and subscribe.
Wait. You know what?
Let's do that again without you guys arguing. So it sounds like we're a functional family. Okay, it's on deck.